So this place is looking as awful as ever. Let's just do this. We already saw this looking fancy once. We can skip it this time. Was there something here? No. Okay, it's just a weird dust mote thing. Well, we don't need the Wayward Compass. Also going to get rid of Stalwart Shell because the actual boss kind of just has long delays between his attacks, so the increased invincibility doesn't really help. So, Fragile Strength is pretty good. Like, it's just straight up more damage. I'm curious as to how much more health this one gives me. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 with that, so it gives me 2 more health, I think. Because I'm pretty yeah, I normally have 9. So that's an extra hit. Fragile Strength really wouldn't be bad, though. Thorns of Agony seems to not be worth it. The main question is if I want to fight this boss with melee or with ranged. I'm thinking I want to keep it ranged, especially when they go in the middle, because that phase kind of makes it hard to hit them with anything other than magic anyway. I want to keep Dash Master. So let's... maybe if I just go all out on spell stuff. Like, we got that, we got that. And then take Soul Catcher and Grub Song? Like, this is a pretty magic heavy build. Like, I do more damage, it costs less, and I gain a lot back. On the downside to this build, everything else other than my dash is garbage. Like, I don't have Nailmaster's Glory or anything else equipped. I could get rid of Grub Song, I guess. Let's get rid of Grub Song for Nailmaster's Glory. I think that's probably the right decision. Dash Master I need. I need to be able to dash quickly. I can't have a cooldown on my dash for this fight. The actual Hollow Knight fight's gonna be rough. Oop, I keep actually hitting his head. I'm not used to my weapon having no range. I'm trying to conserve soul for the fight against the Radiants. That's not really working out for me. I guess I don't really need to because I have the one badge on that gives me more health based on more soul when I hit things anyway. Oh yeah, that is a lot of soul. Oh, now he's doing this. I'm not doing too well this time around. Again? Oh, this. This attack is usually not that bad. You just need to kind of stay away from it. And that should be the end? Yeah. Okay. I wonder if I just need to live through that, like if it doesn't actually matter when you damage them. Because it seems to last roughly the same amount of time regardless. Oh, I need to actually do the challenge. Normally it skips this part, but I guess since this is the first time since starting up the game this time around, it lets me go through the full cutscene again. The Radiance. The really freaking hard actual final boss. That was a bad idea. Okay, so I do not actually have time to attack it while it's doing that. Oh, no, second Sunbeam, huh? I'm not being on this attempt because I couldn't beat it after practicing a bit, so I'm certainly not going to beat it on the first attempt without any practice. Okay, so we're on phase 2 at least. Yeah. I would have been dead right there without that extra blob of health. This is so excessive. Nope. Okay. Yeah, that fight is rough. I'm not sure how much damage my up B does compared to my just cannon. Because I think the cannon does more damage, but the up B is hitting him more times. I might just try hitting with the cannon. I think it still does more than the multi-hit up B. Can I afford to get rid of Soul Catcher is the question. Maybe? Like, what would I actually replace that with, though? Lifeblood Heart's not really worth it. Stalwart Shell really doesn't help. I think I'm going to try the Balder Shell. I might... I'd like to get rid of Spell Twister and replace it with Soul Ear, but Soul Ear kinda isn't worth it. The issue with this is things cost a lot less now, but they also, I'm also generating a lot less. Like, Grub Song kind of comes into play because melee attacking him is a bit hard to do. I might replace the Nail Master's Glory with Grub Song if I can't get good power slashes in. Because power slashing with the nail at this range is a bit hard. Hollow Knight himself is easy, as usual, because you don't necessarily need all the cool stuff to fight him. Yeah, I'm just not generating much soul this time around. Especially with power slashes, because they don't generate any more than normal. Walked right into his face. And I said the Hollow Knight was easy, and I immediately go, and I'm almost dead now. Please stop doing that. I'd love if he started stabbing himself. No, just gonna stab the ground instead. This is going poorly. Wow, I actually died to the Hollow Knight. Okay. Let's try and figure this out a bit more. So if I got rid of Spell Twister, and I'm probably honestly not going to make use of the Balder Shield. So I'm going to try Mark of Pride. Or no. How about I do Long Nail and Quick Slash? And I get rid of Nail Master's Glory and put Grub Song on. There. I'm going for a kind of offensive build. A bit of a hybrid build this time around, I guess. That way I can get a few small hits in, which I don't have anything that generates soul more quickly, but I'm hitting more quickly. So that in and of itself should help. Yeah, this seems to be the way to go as far as damaging him. Not so much the Radiance, because the Radiance is never really on the ground or anything, though. Man, those were a bit closer together than usual. One more. 5? I don't think he normally does 5 on that. Huh. I'm just trying to power through this. Is that right? Yes. Okay. So I guess you do need to hit him a certain amount of times because that went a lot faster than usual. Or deal a certain amount of damage. And Swift Slash kind of works wonders on that fight. Okay, that's going to be... I guess the key with this boss is never attack it until you know what's going to actually be doing. Like that, for example. Please stop. No? Okay. Oh no, swords. Ah. That was bad positioning. And I'd love it if he could move on to his next phase already. Like the phase where the swords are at the corners is actually not that bad because all he does is spam this sword ability, which is like he spams the downward version of that sword ability, which is definitely harder to deal with than the sideways one, but still one of his easier things to deal with in general. There. Okay, now I need to heal a lot. I need to use all of my souls to heal. Okay, right. I do have time. I don't think he actually appears until... Oh, no, the darkness just starts rising. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. And there's still a homing thing. Great. This better be the actual final phase. Because he's kind of going all out, as far as I can tell. Okay, this is a lot of hits I just got in. Where... Oh my god, he's really far up. Oh, this is something different. Okay, this is a bit more cinematic. There's all these spirits rising in the background. I'm down to a single health. There we go. I think that's it. I think that's actually it. Oh, please tell me that I don't need to fight whatever that is on top of everything else. That seems bad. Oh, okay. So I've now transformed into this. I have no control over this, by the way. I'm just going to let whatever this is happen, I guess. Okay, I need to attack. That makes sense. Okay, and that's the end. Did I win? Technically, sure. Things seem to have gone about as poorly for our main character as it seemed like they would have. But that was kind of a given. So, yeah. Seems like the right answer to that fight was actually to just go melee and really, really hammer on the normal attacks. Because they actually do a fair amount of damage when you have the top tier weapon. And I think the thing that was screwing me up a lot is both spells and power attacks kind of hold you in place for a split second afterward. So that makes a bit more sense, I guess, that melee would be easier for a fight where the boss kind of just keeps attacking. So that would have probably been even easier if I didn't equip the spell damage up charm and gave myself... I don't even know what I would have given myself, really, for that fight. Maybe just the lifeblood thing. Yeah, man, those were short credits. They really didn't have that larger team for this, even though this is, really freaking good. This was a good game. I like Hollow Knight a lot. And is there going to be a post-credits thing, perhaps? Maybe, maybe not. Huh. 2,158 backers. Pretty good. We got congratulations. Oh, thank you, Team Cherry. Your game is great. Press A button to continue. Hooray. I wonder if you got anything extra if you get 100% completion. I sure didn't, because I don't know where that final enemy is. 35 hours, and very little of that was AFK time. A lot of that was kind of hanging around for the very last things. Definitely can do it in a lot less than 35 hours when you know where everything is, or if you're just not going for 100%. I'll probably find 100% at some point. Don't know if I'll do a bonus stream or if I'll just like record the hunter thing in case it's a fight in and of itself, because I'm probably going to look up what the enemy is I'm missing. No shade, no reviving, death is permanent. Well, okay, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. That doesn't actually sound fun. I don't like permadeath. I don't know if it adds anything to the game beyond the permadeath. If I had to guess, the answer is no. Let's look at achievements to see what I might have missed. Acquire all charms. Yeah. 3 secret achievements. Don't know what those are. Speedrun achievements. Achieve 100% and finish in under 20 hours is a speed completion. Otherwise, like a super normal, non-100% run is under 5 hours. Steel Soul, finish game in Steel Soul mode. That is not ever happening. Steel Heart, 100% and finish in Steel Soul. That is really not happening. Receive the Hunter's Mark. Yeah, see, like, you have one for filling the bestiary and another for receiving the Hunter's Mark. Oh, you know what? I guess the Hunter's Mark is for filling the bestiary and actually getting full entries on it, while the other one is just filling the bestiary. Yeah, I really wish I knew where that final enemy was. Like, the Hollow Knight doesn't get recorded, if I had to guess. If I do new game, let's just see how it looks. Classic Steel Soul. Yeah, that just looks like it's probably exactly the same, except no reviving, death is permanent. We're not actually doing that. I was thinking of showing off Steel Soul mode, but if it's just literally death is permanent, it doesn't really seem worth it. Bestiary. Oh, hey, Radiance did get added to the bestiary. But the encountered and completed went up to 145 now. So, we're definitely missing one somewhere. I'll probably just look that up at some point. Let's not end the stream in the awful area. We'll just sit right here. We'll quit to menu. And this seems like a pretty good stopping point. Bit of a shorter stream tonight, but that was kind of everything left of Hollow Knight, other than the one thing I can't find. So, overall, yeah, I just liked it a whole lot. Like, I really liked Hollow Knight. And thanks for watching, and good night.